I sat down with my friend Ben Davis, who's the CEO, was formerly the CFO of PetVisor. And we talked a little bit about what the role of the CFO is and what the C-suite should be working on generally in working with the sales team. He had a super interesting perspective on the importance of the C-suite sitting down with the sales team on not only wins, but also deal losses. Let's hear what he says.
For other people inside a company, especially kind of a C-level, like especially a finance person or any other C-level person, to hear like the day-to-day tactical of like why deals were lost and what was happening, like it does give you an appreciation, I think, of like, okay, a lot of these sales reps are doing a really good job of trying to figure out how to get deals done. And so how can we equip them better to like make better decisions? But also I think it's just helpful from a CFO perspective to realize like sometimes you don't sit in their shoes and understand kind of what they're going through. And so I think those are super helpful. I think, I mean, I'm pro commit process. I don't know how every other finance person is on like the commit process, but I think making that part of like the pitch, especially to the finance side on things, is like, hey, we'll include this as part of the process. Is like, how do you run your deal desk? How do you run, the kind of sales versus finance commit process? Here are some best practices. I think that would be a really interesting way to kind of bridge that gap and see some tangible value for them, because it's been great for us, and it just drives good conversations even up to the board level, where I'm doing my financial call last month, but most of it is talking about here's where sales are this month, here's where the commit was this month, here's where we feel good. And so I think it makes the CFO sound better to a large extent, because you have a much better understanding of what's happening inside the sales organization, and you've got a little bit of visibility out into the future of where sales is headed. I had a sales guy who say, the goal is to, what's the analogy? Say you're trying to report the weather.
Report the news, not the weather. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, I think it definitely builds you more towards, we're working on a weather forecast. And so how can we get the finance team involved in it, partially, owners or collaborators on it. And I think it just builds good teamwork there.
If you've made it all the way through to this part of the recording, you are either a sales pro, a sales enablement pro, or certainly on your way to being. For more tips and tricks like this, follow me on my LinkedIn page, or you can like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, or both. Find me at Toying with This Idea. If you need coaching, whether it's for you as an individual or for your team, as well as things like training, tools, talk tracks, tech optimization, any of the things that are going to support your go-to-market effectiveness, you can also find me on LinkedIn or reach out to me via my website, Toying with This Idea. Get out there, go crush it, have fun.